Okay, we got Jackie Chan's First Strike. Another one of the first movies that got redistributed in the 90s when Jackie Chan got the, what you call it, redistribution deal. Who was it with? Fox Lorber, I think it was. I forget who it was, but it was in the 90s they did that. I picked this up when one of Laserdisc rental companies, rental stores was selling off, liquidating all the Laserdisc stock. That's why it's got this sticky part here. That was the Laserdisc store sticker. But pretty good action. Not one of Jackie Chan's best, but a pretty good one. Here we have the live-action Fist of the North Star. This was a horribly flawed adaptation of the Fist of the North Star manga and anime, starring Gary Daniels. He's a martial arts expert, and he also did a bunch of movies. He's British star, and he did a bunch of Hong Kong movies, and he was also in City Hunter. I think I talked about that in my video CD collection, starring as Kenshiro, and Costas Mandalore as Shin, and Chris Penn, the late Chris Penn, as Jackie, or is it Jackal in this? I forget what they named him in this, but yeah, it was. Also, Downtown Julie Brown is in this, so it's it's funny. And also, yeah, Malcolm McDowell was in this as Ryuken, as Kenshiro's father. If I ever go to another con with Malcolm McDowell, I want to have him autograph this, because he probably doesn't want to remember this movie either. But yeah, it's laughably bad. Okay, oh, here we go. This is Fong Sayuk, another one of the period martial arts pieces that Jet Li did back in the day. Jet Li stars as the titular Fong Sayuk. Very, very cool actioner here with a lot of breathtaking action scenes. This is one of the other historical figures that Jet Li has portrayed. The first being, of course, Wong Fei-hung when he did the Once Upon a Time in China movies. Wong Fei-hung is like a big folk hero in China in martial arts. And one way they described Wong Fei-hung versus Fong Sayuk, they said if Wong Fei-hung is Fred Astaire, then Fong Sayuk is Gene Kelly, as far as martial arts go. So it is a very fun movie. This was re-released in America. It was re-released in America as, I think, called The Legend. I can't say for sure, but I've never seen that cut. I've only seen the original cuts here by of these laser discs. I actually saw them before that on on a bootleg videotape, but I got these again. But for some reason, I don't know why, but these are rated. These are Category 3. Now, if you know what, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the rating system. I think I might have talked about the rating system in Hong Kong in my video CD collection. There's Category 1, which is like G. Category 2, A and B, is like PG and PG-13, and Category 3 is like almost a PG. Category 2B could also be rated R as well. But Category 3 is like kind of like rated X. Why this is Category 3, I have no idea. I mean, it starts off comically actioner, but then it gets serious near the end. But no way it should be Category 3. But whatever, I don't make the rating system. Okay, you got Chow Yun-fat's God of Gamblers, really good film with Chow Yun-fat, one of his actioners. Where he starts off. He also plays. It's sort of a suave actioner guy, a gambler. But then he has an accident and he goes into hiding as a mentally challenged gambling specialist. Really fun movie. And this is one of these. Who put this? This is about Maya, I believe. Who put this out? Maya. Either way, if it's Maya, they put it on a nice golden laser disc here. There was a series of laser disc releases with the gold foil title and the golden disc. They're special editions. So I want to get all of those, but they're kind of hard to come by these days. But I'm just glad I had this God of Gamblers laser disc. They also made a couple sequels for that. Now here is another Tai Seng America release, Heroic Trio, with Anita Mui, Maggie Chung, Michelle Yeoh. It's kind of a really freaky martial arts superhero type flick. I haven't watched all this yet though, But it is kind of fun. My friend raves about it, but I just kind of worried about seeing this because just these Tai Sang American releases, the picture looks god awful. Okay, here is Iceman Cometh with Yuan Biao, Yuan Hua, and Maggie Cheung. Very good actioner with Yuan Biao, starring a big vehicle for Yuan Biao. Kind of like the Hong Kong take on Highlander, with these two warriors from past were frozen and they're thawed out, and they continue because Yuan Biao is an imperial warrior, and Yuan Hua as a imperial warrior, he kind of went crazy and started raping and pillaging and killing and stuff like that. But they're such great warriors, and when they thaw back out, they become they still continue their hunt. Yuan Biao continues their hunt for Yuan Hua, and you even have a scene where before the final fight between Yuan Biao and Yuan Hua, Yuan Biao forges his own sword, so that's why I kind of think it's like the Hong Kong take on Highlander. But I have read that they're remaking this, which kind of came as a shock to me. But I kind of my worries became a little less worrisome when I saw who they're getting to play Maggie Cheung's part is Fan Bingbing. And when I saw that, I was like, yeah, maybe it isn't so be a bad idea to remake this movie. But we'll see. I do like this movie a lot, so I hope they do a good version of it. Okay. And here is John Woo's The Killer. This was the first John Woo movie I saw, and I was just like blown away. I think I talked about this when I had on the video CD collection, because I have it on video CD. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that kind of detail about the movie. But yeah, this is the Criterion release, CAV Criterion release in a tri-gatefold. Really awesome release here. They got this is approved transfer by John Woo, says it on the cover. And it has a bunch of I think it's commentary by John Woo. Yeah, something like that. Digital transfers. It looks really good, and deleted scenes, and a filmography of John Woo, and a couple of a bunch of trailers and stuff about John Woo movies. So, darn good release in CAV. I'm glad I got that. It's a little worse for wear, but it's still very watchable. The cover anyway is worse for wear. Okay, now let's get these out here. These are the Lone Wolf and Cub series. Don't remember the Japanese name, but a very awesome series of samurai films from the 70s. This was originally released in America, recut. The first two movies were recut as Shogun Assassin. But that's the first way I saw them, recut and dubbed as Shogun Assassin. But the original movies are so much better, and yeah, just really good stuff. This is based on a comic again, by is it by Kazuo Koike again? Who is in the story? I'll look it up and give it another annotation about this. But this is the entire series I have of the Lone Wolf and Cub movies here on Laserdisc. So glad to get this. I bought this as a package deal some years ago, and back then I paid too much for it because I think back then it wasn't released on DVD yet. But it is. I think it's now on DVD. And it's actually in a box set, if I'm not mistaken. But just glad I had these Laserdiscs because it's that good movie, that good set of movies. Alright, here we go. Another video game, martial arts movie. Mortal Kombat. Not a great movie. At least the only thing you can say about this, it was better than the Street Fighter movie that came out around the same time. But it still wasn't a good movie. But still, we have Paul W.S. Anderson still making movies, though. And video game movies of that with the Resident Evil movies. But what are you going to do? This is in DTS, so at least it sounds good. But yeah, pretty much we both probably all know about Mortal Kombat, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Oh, here we go. This is a rarity. This is Ninja 3: The Domination martial arts movie, I believe. When did this come out? 84? 85? I saw this in a theater back when I was young, but I don't remember when it actually was. These ninja movies from the early 80s, they were released by Canon Enter the Ninja, and Revenge of the Ninja, Ninja 3: The Domination. I don't know if Canon did Pray for Death, but they were originally owned by MGM, I believe, but they were never released on DVD for whatever reason, and they still aren't available on DVD as far as I know. But they are released in Japan. I had missed the chance to nab Revenge of the Ninja when I saw that on Record Band Show's website, because they still use LPs and CDs and DVDs and Laserdiscs on that site, and they had Revenge of the Ninja, but I never got around to getting it. But I did get Ninja 3: The Domination, which is really darn cool. It's kind of like somehow they decided to mix in possession and exorcism with the ninja movie, and came up with this. So yeah, it's not a great movie, but still a fun movie. Alright, here we have Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon. I actually haven't watched this yet. I keep on forgetting to watch it, but yeah, is this by Akira? Yeah, this is by Akira Kurosawa. Yeah, I just remember my dad likes this movie, but just never got around to watching it. I probably should. But classic samurai movie from back in the day, and does it have Toshiro Mifune? Yep, Toshiro Mifune. So I'll get around to that Criterion release. Okay, here we have Replacement Killers. I probably should just throw this in with my action titles, but this was one of the first movies they're trying to expose America to, with Chow Yun-fat, and director Antoine Fuqua. He was obviously going for a Hong Kong action type of flick when they made this movie, because that's what Chow Yun-fat's mostly known for, at least in this people on the shores who did know him. And it was a decent movie, not a great movie, but it was a decent movie to show off Chow Yun-fat. I mean, when I showed it to my mom, she liked it, so it did its job. But his other Hong Kong flicks were much better than this. So, like I said, decent movie, not a great movie. Okay, here is Robo Tricks. This is a Category 3 sci-fi sex spoof thing, mainly just to show off Amy Yip. That's Amy Yip and her two best friends. So, not much to this movie, but it's still kind of fun, and it's Category 3. This Laserdisc, though, I think this is not. I don't think it's the Laserdisc is a bootleg, because Star Video is actually movie releaser and a movie releasing company in Hong Kong, but the cover is actually a reproduction cover, because yeah, look at that. But I got this for $1 off of eBay, so I really can't complain. Okay, here we go. Rumble in the Bronx. The first re-release Jackie Chan movie from back in the 90s when they get the redistribution deal. From New Line, that was the company that's releasing. It's re-releasing the movie, New Line Picture. But yeah, not one of Jackie Chan's greatest movies, but still a lot of fun. And it has the outtakes at the end. Okay, here's another. Is Jackie Chan. Most of you know this title. This is Rush Hour. It's been a kind of a what you call it, cash cow for New Line. He made a part. Three Keys came out a couple years ago, right? I got this mainly because Jackie Chan, plus it's a DTS release, so it sounds really good, and it was a decent movie. Not a great movie, but a decent movie. Alrighty, here we go. Akira Kurosawa, Seven Samurai. Great movie. With Toshiro Mifune. Yeah, good stuff here. It's a great Criterion release as well. Just wish it was in CAV like a lot of the Criterion's best releases, but you can't have everything. It's still a good transfer though. And yeah, I should watch this again because it's good stuff. And for those of you who don't know, if you've seen A Bug's Life is takes the story from Seven Samurai. Okay, here's another Amy Yip Category 3 movie. This is a Chinese ghost story. This is actually remade in 3D recently in Hong Kong. what was this? It's Sex and Zen something extreme. I mean, look for the trailers. You can easily find the trailer for the remake of this online. But yeah, mostly it's just to show off Amy up there, obviously. But it is still a funny movie in some spots. Got Jackie Chan's Super Cop. This is actually Police Story. The actual title is Police Story 3 Super Cop. I actually haven't seen the other Police Story movies, which I really should get around doing, because, completeness sake. But another good release, and it's a Criterion release. That's something I never thought I'd see, a Criterion Jackie Chan release. Oh yeah, there's the video store that I got this from. Video Stop. Medford, New Jersey. It's a darn good movie, though. A lot of great action. But this does not have... This is the dub version, though. If only they had the original subtitle. Oh, no, it does have it. Oh, good. I'm mistaken. Can't release soundtrack. But it probably doesn't have closed... It does have closed captions, yay! So you can kind of watch it in the original language, but the closed caption probably from the dub soundtrack, so...
夕暮れに君と見たオレンジの太陽泣きそうな